And now we're going to send it back over to Curt Olson for another look at our forecast.
All right, just issued a second ago, severe thunderstorm warning for portions of Olson County. That's down in South Dakota. So we do have a storm rolling through that neck of the woods. So as we take this camera and we zoom in a little bit more for you guys, just so you can see that storm that is going to be rolling through portions of Olson County right now. So that storm moving towards the east at about 35 miles per hour. So it's this guy right here. This is what's producing maybe a $half size hail, as well as winds that could be gusting upwards of about 60 miles per hour. So severe thunderstorm warning just issued for portions of Olson County. So that's going to be continuing for probably the next couple of minutes. But as of now, we do have this warm front that is pushing its way from north to south, from south to north this morning. And in its wake, we're going to start to see some moisture as well as some heat building in this afternoon. And that's going to be ideal conditions for some severe storms to develop, especially as we go into this evening. So let's time this out for you. So here we go. That warm front pushes its way towards the north. And as it does so, I do expect some clouds to build right along this front. There is a chance of some scattered showers and thunderstorms this morning. We're already seeing a few of those developing as well. And one or two of these do have the potential of being strong to severe. So that moisture continues to advect its way into the region. By 5 o'clock, I do think we'll see some cloud cover right along this front, which will be positioned right between Highway 2 and the I-94 corridor. Now, there will be the chance of some scattered showers and thunderstorms popping up right along that front with some stronger winds in the wake of the front out of the south-southeast. Could actually gust upwards of about 25 miles per hour. But that's not when the severe storms are going to be arriving. It's more going to be after about 7 o'clock tonight. Storms start to develop, at least in some of the higher elevations in Montana, and they're going to be finding their way into eastern Montana. And so as these storms develop in Montana as well as western North Dakota, that's where we're going to initially see our best potential at some tornadoes as well as some strong to severe storms. And as these storms, notice the timestamp here, 4 o'clock tomorrow morning, roll into central North Dakota. They sort of congeal, become a little bit more organized, and that's when we're going to see a better potential at winds gusting in excess of 75 miles per hour as well as large size hail, which could approach baseball size.
Unbelievable.
It is, and it's going to be a pretty active night as well.
Let's hope not.
Yeah.
Let's send it over to the busiest man in television, Curt Olson.
Well, we were all busy last night, and for once, and it doesn't happen often, the entire First Warn Weather team was in the office last night, all working together. Meteorologist Kevin Lawrence, Henry Blakes, Emily Hillman, myself, as well as Josh Cattermas was on the north side of town doing some reporting for us. But let's take a look at some storm totals. This is accumulated precipitation. So this is a radar indicated, so not official, but this is based on what some of the radar impulses were like. And you can see through portions of McLean, Mercer, Dunn counties, that's where it seems to be the bullseye. And of course, right along the Missouri River and Lake Sacagawea are also right by the Garrison area. Some places reporting 10 to almost 12 inches of rain. This was from the past 12 hours, so some of those thunderstorms dumping quite a bit of some moisture, and this probably not some good news for the Missouri River as well as the Big Lake and the Garrison Dam there as well. So this is something we'll be watching as well. So probably still some flooding going on in those neck of the woods. You can see some rainfall reports from the rest of the region. Dickinson about 1 inch and a tenth. Garrison 5,300. I wouldn't be surprised if that number was a little bit higher. Twin Buttes, how about this? 5 1/4 inches. That's an official report there. So they did have a lot of moisture trying to work its way through the region. So those thunderstorms now off into Minnesota. This low pressure system sliding out. That warm front, that culprit behind that warmer advection as well as that moisture advection, which was the culprit behind some of those stronger storms last night, now clearing its way out of the region. And in its wake, we're pulling in some drier and cooler air, but we're also going to be running the risk at some showers and thunderstorms scattered across the region, especially along the international border. So places like Williston and Minot may see a few afternoon sprinkles, but I'm more concerned with these storms that will develop to our south across northern South Dakota. Those ones run the potential of being strong to severe with another disturbance that will be sliding through. So a marginal risk right along that North Dakota-South Dakota border into southeastern North Dakota will be under the gun once again this afternoon. But we did have some damage from some winds earlier on this morning, 75 mile per hour wind gusts, at least in the capital city, northeastern Bismarck. And we've got quite a bit of some damage here. We've got a crew live in northeast Bismarck. You can see here some downed trees. Also in and around this location, we did have a roof ripped off of one of the mobile homes. That caused quite a bit of some damage. The roof completely ripped off. I think we're panning over to look at that right now. You can see, we'll see it right here in a second. Some tree limbs down in some of the roadways. So be mindful of that as you're heading up this morning. Probably some downed trees as well as some downed limbs here and there. So that's going to cause a little bit of some problems, at least if you're driving to work this morning. As we continue to pan over, you can see quite a bit of some damage. But what we really want to see is right here. See this? The roof completely ripped off this mobile homes. You can sort of see the rafters and the eaves of this house. Lots of insulation. condition. So this was from a 75-mile-per-hour wind gust in the capital city. So quite a bit of some damage from those storms last night. Molly, I'll send it back to you.